What a glorious time we live in. In a world where millions of people from every single industry, from music to art to comedy to sports, work their butts off trying to make a name for themselves where chances of success are slim to none, and we give one of those important spots of fame to a person that spits on dicks. Anyways, let's talk about it. Hi. Why do we keep doing this? It seems like every other year someone will do the most minimal thing ever, sometimes doing nothing at all, and will be pushed into the spotlight in the blink of an eye. The earliest person I remember this happening to was exactly 10 years ago to a kid named Alex Lee, better known as Alex from Target. In 2014, Alex was ringing up a family at his local Target where he works, which, fun fact, is how he got the name. Anyways, one of the customers takes a photo of him as he's ringing them all up and posts it online, and almost immediately, Alex became basically a literal deity on the internet. News stories kept talking about him. There were campaigns to wear red to honor Alex. People proposed to him at work, apparently. So why was this guy that was photographed without his consent so damn popular with the general audience? Gee, I wonder. Millions of people were talking about him and basically idolizing him because, according to the internet, he was just too darn cute. Cause you know how cashiers are, they're smelly, hideous, disgusting monsters, so what's this guy doing here? He has a jawline. Fun fact, when this picture was posted and it became an internet sensation, he was at the time 16 years old. One thing I do want to mention is that a lot of his fan base were a similar age to Alex, and the person that actually took the photo was 15 at the time. So I'm not saying that his fan base was primarily a bunch of adults calling him hot. But I'm not saying that all of them weren't adults either.
The hashtag Alex from Target has been tweeted more than 800,000 times, with young users crushing on the clerk.
Time to play a fun game called Guess What the Age of the People Who Made Those Tweets Are, with your host, me. Alex from Target follows me, hashtag blessed. Tweeted by Hoodie Allen, who was born in 1988, making him 26. Went shopping, hashtag Alex from Target didn't check me out. Ugh. Tweeted by Blair Fowler, who was born in 1993, meaning she was around 21. Just me, The Weeknd, and Alex from Target. Mom, I made it. Hashtag Love Me Harder music video. Tweeted by Ariana Grande, who was also 21 at the time. Hashtag Alex from Target is my hero. Tweeted by Dylan Murray, which, surprise, was actually 16 at the time, so he's actually an exception. Baby, you scan my items like nobody else. The way you bag groceries gets me overwhelmed. And 4 smirk emojis. Tweeted by Kimmy Smiles, who was 23. Now, obviously, not all of these tweets were specifically thirsting over him, like the tweets made by Hoodie Allen and Dylan. Ariana's was just a way to promote her new song at the time. But Blair and Kimmy, y'all got some explaining to do. Nah, I'm kidding. They probably just saw that it was getting popular and just wanted to engage with the trend. That's fine. They probably didn't even know he was 16 at the time, so I'm not trying to paint them off as like bad people. Obviously, they don't want to hook up with a literal minor, unlike a certain someone. Anyways, he got so popular from the hard work of bagging groceries for 10 minutes that he actually secured an interview on national television with Ellen DeGeneres. A really good choice considering her taste should be the exact opposite of Alex, a young man who makes minimum wage.
From Dallas, Texas, please welcome Alex from Target.
Alex from Target, 'cause Alex from Target, yeah, he's on Ellen. I wish that I was Alex from Target, Alex from Target. I wish that I was Alex from...
Now, I can maybe understand anybody from the age of 12 to like 17 being fond of this guy, but why are these middle-aged women applauding like Chris Hemsworth just barged in? I can understand them applauding the kid because it's polite, but screaming and shouting at a 16-year-old kid who did nothing to get his fame makes me, at the very least, very confused.
Okay, Alex, how old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16 years old.
Yeah.
How long have you worked?
I love how you can hear people audibly gasping when he said his age because they were not expecting him to be a literal child.
From Dallas, Texas, please welcome Alex from Target.
Oh my god, this guy is a hottie, a cutie, an absolute hunk of a man. I love you, Alex. Sign my trampoline socks.
Okay, Alex, how old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16 years old.
Yeah.
How long have you worked at that Target? It's right outside.
I didn't say anything. Weren't you just screaming and calling him hot like 5 seconds ago? What? No. I was talking about, Ellen. No, you definitely said Alex. No, I I meant Ellen. just a slip of the tongue, I guess. But she's a lesbian. I gotta bounce. How'd he get that trampoline? Now, I feel very bad for Alex. He seems to be very shy and introverted, and getting pushed into the spotlight and having millions of people talk about how you look is like a shy kid's worst nightmare. He seems to be stuttering and not knowing how to answer certain questions asked to him, which I 100% understand considering how fast his life seemed to turn upside down.
That's amazing. Do you sing? Do you have any other talent? We should take advantage of this.
I mean, I can apparently bag groceries pretty well.
Oh, okay.
Even with his shyness, he handles it very well and even cracks a few solid jokes in between, which I applaud him for. Anybody else would just be staring at the lights until their skin melted off, but he seemed to have handled it really well. Also, about Ellen saying,
Do you sing? Do you have any other talent? We should take advantage of this.
it sucks that for some people that we push into the spotlight, we give them fame and glory, and then we figure out what they're good at so that they can maintain it. Rather than working your own craft and finding something that you're passionate about and that you're good at and making a living off of that. Now, it is a lot more stressful because failing seems to have a lot more consequences because now you don't have 50 followers, you have 500,000.
But you should pick up something quickly because you should take advantage of this. This is a big deal.
He doesn't have to, Ellen. Don't stress the kid out. He probably didn't even want to be famous. He just wanted to do his job, make some money, spend it on stuff that he wanted, while also learning how to save it for college and other responsibilities in the future. Not be on the Ellen show. Not being forced to manage a 1 million follower social media account while also experiencing the dark side of the internet like harassment, bullying, and even death threats. At 16 years old. I saw people in the comment section of the Inside Edition video covering this topic, where they covered this alongside his mother crying over the horrible comments and death threats thrown at her son. You know, her child, her baby. Just going, oh, boo-hoo, cry me a river. That's the internet for ya. Welcome to the internet, lady. You wouldn't survive 2 minutes in an Xbox lobby. Keep in mind that this is her son. Her son that just gained this massive amount of popularity overnight. Not asked for. As he gets a double kill bot. Wait, that's the wrong story. And as a result, people are talking about doing harmful things to her son. What parent wouldn't be worried about that? Does the mom realize that people on the internet literally troll for no reason and make death threats to simply annoy the person that they're talking to? It's okay, mom. No one really is after your son. Yes, the overwhelming majority of death threats are solely made to get a reaction out of the person that they're threatening. It's just basic rage bait most of the time. However, shit still happens. Swatting is still a popular thing in streamer culture, some people even dying due to swatting. There are stalkers and people who can easily dox anybody that they don't like and go visit their house. There are people who've gotten genuine PTSD from past swatting attempts like Cutie Cinderella, so to just lump every single death threat as just rage bait is just downright incorrect. Also, just because death threats are a common part of social media, man, doesn't mean it has to nor should be this way. We should not promote any kind of bullying or harassment, especially death threats, and we need to stop putting our eyes in the perspective of the perpetrator rather than of the victim. It should not matter what the intention is. If I throw a bucket of water on somebody as a prank, their clothes are still wet. Throwing around words like joke or rage bait will not make their clothes any drier. The consequences of their actions are still visible and apparent, and they absolutely should be, and this absolutely applies to death threats as well. It's why I never got people saying slurs or other awful things as a joke or dark humor, as if that changes the effect that those words have or the consequences for those actions, like, oh, I don't know, getting banned. As of 2024, he is currently a UPS driver and said that it is, and I quote, so much better than social media, which I am happy about. Good for you, Alex. I wish you well. Another example of this phenomenon is wide neck and long neck, known for, and you'll never guess, the width and length of their necks. Curtis Connor already talked about him, so I'll put his video in the description for you to watch after this one. You better wait till I'm done talking for you to watch it.
I'm watching you.
So yeah, I'm not going to talk about them that much because Curtis already made a video on them and I don't really like their content nor the people that were affiliated with their content. And then there was what I call the Dr. Phil era, where Dr. Phil would bring in annoying teenagers and young adults with this facade of trying to fix them and their behaviors. When in reality, all he did was infect the internet by giving them an actual platform to be toxic. And that is all I will talk about regarding them because I would rather cut off my own foot with a hacksaw than talk about them for another second.
I did it! We're saved! Wrong foot. Mother.
And now, the newest addition to this phenomenon, Tuah. Spit on that thing. This clip was actually derived off of the worst kind of content on YouTube. Everyone give it up for street interviews! Specifically this video, which was posted originally on TikTok and went viral on there before it was posted on YouTube, titled Tuah Girl Original Video. An original title. Oh, and let's look at the tags here. Tuah, 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 Tuah Girl, Tuah Meme, Tuah Remix, Tuah Video, Tuah Viral. I'm starting to think this video includes the Tuah Girl. Also, it is abundantly clear that they are milking as much as they possibly can out of this video and this phrase as humanly possible. What these guys do is go downtown after what I assume to be college games, where massive groups of people are walking downtown, most likely heavily intoxicated, and ask them the most hard-hitting and powerful questions ever asked in human history, such as...
What's one move in a bedroom that make a man go crazy every time that you do?
Let's see. That Glock on 3000.
What you do?
That's the secrets for the bed.
Is that something I'll be able to find out later?
No.
We got a baby at home.
Worth a shot.
She does need a stepdad.
Yeah, on a blast.
That was like 4 random media clips just sprinkled in there. That was like every sentence. Every single clip, sometimes every single sentence, there would be this random person or fictional character saying or doing something so basic that could literally apply to any situation. Those clips on this channel are what laugh tracks are for The Big Bang Theory. As a lot of street interview channels are, it seems like their content and entertainment is solely on the hands of the people that they're interviewing rather than, oh, I don't know, the people that are making the videos. So it is the next day. It was getting really dark outside, so to avoid the poor lighting that was really prevalent in my social media video, I just decided to just wait till the next day. But back to what I was saying. The thing is, a lot of the people that they're interviewing are actually very entertaining and outgoing. Probably because some of them are heavily intoxicated, but I digress. I will say, it does seem like this guy is kind of writing the conversation a little bit. There aren't really any awkward pauses or basic responses, which really can't be said for a lot of street interviewers, which are just like,
Yo, tell a joke to prove that women are funny.
who are you?
Oh.
Well, I don't tell jokes. I'm just on my way back home from work.
Oh.
Why do you want me to tell you a joke?
To prove that women are funny.
But I don't represent all women. There are funny women and unfunny women. Your gender doesn't really correlate with how funny you can be.
Oh.
Are you lost, sir?
Yeah, my mom's been gone for like the last 30 minutes. I don't know where she is. Please help me.
The other guy, well...
How many is on your roster?
There's only one I want, but till he's serious, I'm a boo.
So how many you got on your roster right now?
Maybe 4.
One. She said one.
Maybe 4. How many you got on your roster?
None.
He's
Trying to
lying.
add one to it?
Add one?
Yeah, you trying to add
Is
one
that
more
you?
to it? Yeah, that's me.
Maybe. I don't know.
So I can get your number?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Hey, do you like, how many people do you like, what's your roster?
Nobody currently?
Cool, you're trying to, like, add one to it?
You mean you?
Maybe.
Ugh, fine, as long as this interview gets done quicker.
Sweet.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Missionary or backshot?
Also, I feel so bad for the other girl that's with Haley, the Tuah girl, because she looks so uncomfortable with every single question that's being asked because they won't stop asking sexual questions.
This is my wife. What makes me wifey material?
What makes her wifey material?
That fat she got.
For real, turn around. Let me see.
You fucking lying.
No, she got it wrong. Go ahead, give us
No, man.
Can we have a 360? Can you give us a 360?
You know, at this point, it's not even a hint, it's the answer. So, how are you still not getting it? Now, onto Haley specifically, if you look at the whole interview, she's actually pretty funny. She's very charismatic, very outgoing, she knows how to make people laugh, clearly. I think she is funny, it just sucks that she kind of has to be because you're getting nothing from this guy. So I do want to make it clear, I'm not hating on this girl. I'm more so criticizing both the people that made this video and the uproar that she got from this video.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk to and spit on that thing. You get me?
People ate it up. She's basically this decade's Alex from Target, saying one specific line and immediately being pushed into the spotlight. I actually found out about her in a very weird way. I was just scrolling through Twitter and I saw this meme of this one girl with a big brass instrument, and the front of it was covering this other girl's face, and the first girl was labeled Hawk Tuah, and the other girl was labeled Pride Month. The point of the meme was basically saying, ha ha ha, Hawk 2 is taking all the fame and attention from stinky Pride Month, yeah. But like, that was posted on like June 28th, and at least the YouTube video was premiered on June 23rd, and the original video was probably posted somewhere around mid-June. If she was actually trying to take attention away from Pride Month, why wait until the last couple weeks of June? Also, why would that be on her mind when doing the street interview? Just like, man, this guy's asking me questions. I can't wait to take attention away from the gays. It's like when you're in an argument in a game lobby and then you insult someone before automatically leaving the lobby so you get the last word and avoid anything getting thrown back at you. Obviously that wasn't what she was trying to do, nor were any people in the LGBT community absolutely enraged that someone got popular during their month. People were genuinely thinking an entire community was angry because someone made a spit sound effect, which is just so nonsensical. Why would anyone get mad about that? A group of people thinking a demographic of people are angry about something they couldn't care less about and making a culture war out of something that doesn't exist. Where have I heard that before? Was the clip funny? Sure, why not? Does she deserve a whole documentary for talking about flicking spit on a banana split? Not really. Did I need to say it like that? Not really. I've never seen someone get this many opportunities by doing the littlest amount of work as possible.
The Hot Tuah girl has become a TikTok sensation as catchphrase spawns merch and memes.
Oh yeah, those street interviews from before, they made Hawk Tuah merch. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it seems that every single thing they're selling is related to Hawk Tuah. So basically, they were just floundering about until this one joke came, and they were like, great, we can milk this for all it's worth. Someone asked if Haley was getting a cut from these merch sales because, you know, she's the one that said it. And not gonna lie, they're being, like, really bitter towards these commenters for not eating up this meme like everyone else. Yeah, they're really upset at some of these commenters for asking, like, basic questions. Limited Hawk Tuah merch right here. Is she getting a percentage on this? They're deleting comments now. When asked, they said, we are doing our best to help build her personal brand. They are giving her nothing, Lamau. We have already been speaking to them and handling our business. We don't have to disclose anything to you. Well, when someone asks and believes she's not getting anything from it, it makes sense to ask and get some sort of clarification for it. Does she get the money though? They aren't even saying yes or no. They're just arguing in the comment section with like basic insults. Everything you said is wrong, laughing emoji. Who wants the mic she Hawk Tuah on? 2 laughing emojis. 2? I mean, I can understand 1, but 2? Okay, and we're still gonna make our content. Not our first time going viral. Yeah, but not to this degree, I'm sure. And also, you didn't even do anything to go viral. She made you go viral. All you did was hold the mic and make the merch. Facts. Everyone is choosing to hate on us instead. I don't think everybody is hating on you. I think they're just genuinely curious whether or not the girl that actually said the phrase is getting some sort of monetary benefit from the merch that you make. Nobody's asking you to give her all the money, but you gotta admit, you didn't do this on your own. She was just as big of a part making your video go viral, if not more. Was coming to give support, but fighting with your potential subscribers? Yeah, I'm out. That girl ain't coming back, bro. Potential? They're all hating and talking shit. Not gonna let anybody disrespect us. People are gonna criticize you no matter what you do. Mr. Beast literally gets criticism for building homes for people. However, a lot of people were genuinely asking if she was getting some cut from the merch you guys were selling because you guys didn't say it, you guys didn't think of it. It was strictly the idea from the girl herself, not yours. And arguing with random commenters is not helping your case at all. And why would we be jealous? We put her on the map. Oh my god, they're actually saying that they made her famous. You guys didn't make her famous. She made you famous. Her charisma and sense of humor is what gave you views. What did you do to make her go viral? What did you guys do to make her go famous? Put the mic in front of her face? She literally could have said it on any mic, on any podcast, on any interview, and it probably would be just as popular. As opposed to if she didn't say it, in which case your video would definitely not have the 7 million views as it does now. It probably would have 50,000 at best considering the views you guys get on your other videos. To act like you guys did anything to skyrocket this woman into fame other than hold the camera is so self-centered, it's insane. This is her phrase. Just because she said it in an interview doesn't mean it's yours. Like I said, we can use it how we want to, just like everyone else who had nothing to do with it. Crazy how when randoms made merch, y'all praise them, but when we do it, it's a problem. Make it make sense, D. Genuinely, who is praising the randoms that are making merch off of this? Nobody is thanking them like they won a spelling bee or cured cancer. It's a little different for you considering that this is the original video as you guys proclaim. This came from your interview, and while you don't own the saying, nobody is mad that you're making merch off of it. They just believe, rightfully so, that she should get some sort of cut off of these merch sales because she skyrocketed your videos, gave you these new views, gave you these new subscribers, and gave you this new running joke that you can milk and profit off of. It's only fair that she gets a cut from it because, unlike the randoms that you talked about, she is the reason that you're getting these comments in the first place. Also, one of these shirts literally has her face on it too. Does she not own her face? You are profiting off of her phrase, her face, her likeness. She should absolutely get a cut from this. If you're already doing it, great, fine by me. But at least clarify it to the people that are asking you, or at least put it in the description. Because insulting them for asking genuine questions or giving genuine criticism is very much hinting towards the opposite. I basically repeated myself 20 times, but hopefully 20 times is enough for -D to understand my point. Alright, let's go back to the Dexerto tweets regarding this topic.
I love moments like that, where one weird video that's so funny that the whole world sees.
That is an awful Joe Rogan impression. I'll be honest, I have zero idea what he's saying here. Hot Tuah girl denies she'll launch an OnlyFans after getting spammed with requests. It's weird that there's this stigma against OnlyFans girls for, quote, selling their bodies, when there's what I assume to be thousands of men that are asking this random woman to start one. The Hot Tuah girl is reportedly close to signing a deal for a reality show about her life. I want you to look at me. I want you to look at me and my two hazel eyes obstructed by glasses lens. Why? Why? Hot Tuah girl Haley Welch was reportedly paid $30,000 to appear at a club. $30,000 to just appear at a random club? She's getting these requests and opportunities to have a documentary about her life, a reality show, an OnlyFans account, and getting paid 30 grand to appear at a club for just talking about spitting on schlongs. Back to the beginning of this video. Imagine honing your craft for years, grinding to make a livable income doing what you love. And you see one of those very slim spots left open go to somebody that made a sound effect for a glob of spit on a disco stick. Did I stop these word synonyms? Of course I should, but this is my video and I get to do what I want. It feels like every few years there is always someone who gets their 15 minutes of fame for really minuscule reasons. And they're given these massive opportunities for things like TV shows that are absolutely going to fail after the first episode because everyone stopped caring by then. Real talk, how many of you guys actually watched that new Clone High series when it got released? I doubt very many of you. Love the show, but they came up with the idea, and as soon as they were able to release it to the public eye, people already stopped caring and moved on to the next thing. Remember when the cavemen from that Geico commercial in the 2000s got so popular that they decided to make an actual sitcom? Remember how badly that flopped? Wait, what? You don't? Well, of course you don't, considering that's how forgettable it was. TV stations and really any big business in the entertainment industry are so laser focused on short-term wealth, which is why they want to profit off of things like Tuah, even though after 2 episodes people are already gonna get bored and move on to the next thing. The only reason I'm making this video right now is because if I wait another month, then it'll already be too dated and there will be no point. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I can't wait to figure out who the next inductee of the 15 Minutes of Fame class is, and I can't wait to finish editing and publish this video right when everyone has already forgotten about this. In the meantime, like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you disliked it, and if you really like this video, consider subscribing and watching some of my other videos as well. Anyways,